Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Merritt and I am only organized in my planner. And today I'm going to organize my December budget planner. So this is my December Franken planner, and I'm going to flip to the budget section, and haven't done anything in here. I don't decorate a lot. This is very functional for me. So I don't decorate a crazy amount in here, but I do like to do a few things. So let's see if we can find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's just enough here. And I'm not even going to take these off of the disc today because we're really just going to do it fast. So this is, I label these into categories of my spending. So like what I spend on myself, what I spend for gas money. It could be, I have one, so my older daughter is getting married next October. So I'm now putting one for wedding expenses that I'm spending each month. We've already gotten a wedding planner, and we have booked a caterer and a band, and found the lady who's going to make her wedding cake. The florist is a friend of mine, so I've already paid a few deposits on that. So I'm just trying to keep up with what I'm spending on the wedding. So I just put these categories here. So I have one for like family. I have a daughter who's still in college, and so she kind of needs money to live and eat per month. So things that I spend on her. I have a separate place that I keep up with what I've spent on Christmas. So I'll probably just stick that under the family section. So have those going. I say so a lot. I notice it when I'm on camera. I don't really do a lot with this page except for create notes for myself, but I do these. And again, I don't decorate a whole lot, but let's go back to the monthly, and we will, let's see what we want here. We know we will not be doing a no spend. I do have a savings transfer that goes off on the 2nd every month. Let me take this out. That's not very easy to see, is it? I also have an automatic payment that goes here for Patreon. I will suggest, oh, something fell. Wonder what that was. Let's look. Picture paper for my mini printer. So I'm going to suggest that if you love all things stickers, Mary Ellen from Planning with Bumble, her Patreon is a great time. Lots of fun over there. So there's my little hype for her today. Let's see what else we've got. What do we want to add? We can add a payday sticker. Since I'm using these gold ones, I wonder if there are any gold ones in here, since that had gold foil on it. Maybe not. Okay, that's fine. We'll use this little pig. So I work in a school, and the nice and at the same time frustrating thing about working in a school is that we get paid once a month, and our December paycheck comes on the last day of school in the year, which is the 16th. So in January, we got paid the Friday before we got out for Thanksgiving break, which was 2 weeks early. And then again in December, we get paid 2 weeks early, which makes January very, very difficult to get through. So they do pay us a little bit early at the end of January to kind of make up for the fact that we have gone for so long without a paycheck, but it is difficult. All right, so let's be honest here. We're not going to budget during the month of December because we're going to be spending. But I think that a quality over quantity sticker may be nice to have, because I feel like people do Christmas like their mothers do Christmas, and my mother loves to give a lot of little things, and a lot of times we call it junk. It's not junk, it's just she likes to pick up knickknacks and little things because she likes people to have lots of gifts. And so I do the same thing. I like to pick up lots of little things, and then we're sort of left without anything of substance. So I've been trying to do better about buying my children things of substance rather than just fill their Christmas with knickknacks and junk that they're not going to need for a long term. All right. Let's see. I may have to break out the colorful boxes. I've used all of these. Okay, let's see here. We'll use these. So my Netflix usually comes out around here, as well as Spotify. And then let me check last month's calendar just to double check when everything came out. So in November, I always write down the days that it came out, because if it falls on a weekend, then I get off schedule a little bit. So let's see, I've got my savings, Patreon. I usually have an Apple. I pay for extra storage on my Apple. That usually comes out around here. And then my credit card, which I don't use on a regular basis. Oh, these are trouble coming up. I don't use a credit card on a regular basis, but I have been putting things for wedding and for Christmas on it because I have a Delta Sky Miles credit card, and I like to get the Sky Miles. Okay, so I said Netflix and Spotify here, but I just lied. I think that, let's pull this one off. It looks like Spotify maybe closer to here. Came out last month on the 24th, but I'm gonna go with we'll see. So I don't know if it'll come out before or after the 24th, last month, or for this month. Sorry, words are difficult today. Okay, so we're good here. Let's write in, let me find my pen that I like. So let's write in, this is, we like to do, I have one for what I'm spending on fast food. I keep hoping month by month that gets smaller. And then I have, groceries. And then this is what I spend on myself, what I spend on my family, what I purchase in gas each month. I have some medical bills, and then we'll see what we're paying for wedding, and then I'm saying vacation. This could be things that if we're traveling for the holidays would be vacation there. All right, let's grab some washi. See if we've got some. There's not really any red in there, but let's see if we can find something fun. Kind of like that green. Do some little Christmassy colors. Maybe we could do green and pink, so maybe non-traditional Christmas colors. So, like this is my washi bag that has sort of the odds and ends washies in it. Got lots of greens. That pink is very, very thin. Oh, there's red and green there. Let's see what we like. I kind of like those. We'll go with this for now and see. Okay, so let's put a little washi down. I always struggle finding the edge. These are kind of old, so I don't know how great it's gonna work. We'll hope we stick well. Okay, so where is my little card? I have here it is. This is from, if I can dig it out. Not enough room. Okay, so this is from an old, maybe the first Kelva Plan box. So I use that to cut off my washi tape. All right, so we'll do that one and this. Let's do turquoise and red. I think that'll be pretty together. And I'll probably get it crooked. You can probably see the top of my head. See, this is when I'm like, Merritt, you should have taken these off the discs to put them on, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work somehow, some way. There we go. All right, we'll do that. And then, of course, when I ripped it, I messed it up. Okay, let's get that back on relatively straight. Okay, I know who's yelling at me. Don't put them back on the rings, you just said. But I do things to make things more difficult on myself on a regular basis. Okay, so let's put, let's see what we've got here. Less stuff. Let's live life with less stuff. And then we will add a little green washi there and a little pink over it. You know, for no reason except for just to break up the monotony of it. You know, you want to budget when your budget planner looks pretty. And again, it's not as decorative as my other planners, but it just gives me something here to make it fun. Okay, so I'll put my sinking funds here. I said earlier that I didn't really use this page. I don't really use that part very much, just because it's in my, when I log on to my app, my banking app, it's all my savings information is right there. But I do put my sinking funds here. I act like I'm going to do sinking funds in December, but probably not, because I'm probably going to spend what I would have put in sinking funds into Christmas gifts. But that's okay too, because I've sort of budgeted for that throughout the year. One of the things I want to do in the future is how I was saying that we get paid so early, is that starting in January, I would like to take out a sinking fund each month so that in December I can have an entire extra paycheck. So enough money that would equal one of my paychecks, because things do get so tight. You're spending a lot in between Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, and then we're going a very long time without a paycheck from December 16th until almost January 31st. So that is a very long time without a paycheck. So I'd like to be able to set myself up a new sinking fund for January that has that. So if you're watching, subscribe to this video so you can come back when I do my January budget setup and comment and remind me that that's what I was going to do. Okay, so here I just sort of go through my bank account and make sure, write down what I'm spending. So I'll write down all the expenses that I have here, and then I use that to categorize them here. So I kind of see where most of my money is going. So let's, like, you know, these little things right here. I don't use that little guided journal part of it. I have found that guided journals are not for me. Whoops. I tried to use one, and I was going through a tough time at work. I was in the middle of changing jobs, and I was just a little irritated with things, and the guided journal really wanted me to be a lot more positive than I was feeling. I understand the point, and I know that it probably should have made me more positive. I just couldn't get behind it. I just couldn't do it. You know, it was asking not gratitude type of things, because I can always find something to be grateful for. That's not it. But it was like, what was something that made you smile today or something? I just was irritated, and I was working 2 full-time jobs, and that sounds so negative. I'm normally not that much of a negative person, but I just couldn't get behind the guided journal. And I would rather free write, you know, just write. I'd like to go back and know, hey, I was in a bad mood this day, and this is what kind of put me in a bad mood. I don't try to pretend that I'm not irritated or sad or angry when I am. I think that, you know, people in general will put a face on their social media that they're like super positive and happy all the time, and you know, that just makes the rest of us feel bad about our lives, because we know that that's not true. We know that we all go through stuff, and I do believe in gratitude and writing your gratitude. So even when you're having a tough time, you can remember that there are things to be grateful for. There are things that you have that other people may lack. But it's also okay to be in your feels and to let that be known. So there's my TED Talk for the day. That's not what you came here for. You came here to watch me plan my budget. And, you know, look, this washi is so old. So old. All right, so some things that I'm thinking about upcoming. So let me know if you're interested in this. I am planning on doing a flip through of my Big Happy Planner. We'll probably do a flip through of, what am I trying to say? A flip through of my work planner if you're interested in that. I have to be careful that I don't have any issues with privacy because I do work in a school, and you know there are FERPA issues that I have to be aware of, so I have to make sure that anybody's name or things like that are marked out of that. But I can go through there and do that. I could also do flip throughs of my very old planners. I shouldn't say very old. I did a flip through of last year's planner, but I have not done one of the year or two prior. I could also tell a story of, my, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, like my planning story, and about how I came to start doing decorative planning, if you're interested in that. So yeah, so tell me what kinds of content you would like to see from me. Let me know what you want, and I will try to make that happen. And then the other thing is that I definitely am not planning on a Vlogmas or a Planmas or whatever we want to call it, but I was thinking about maybe doing some different types of content. My husband is mowing the grass, so, and you can hear him outside of my window, so sorry about that. Yes, I should use whiteout on these, but you know what? I was going to say nobody's going to see it but me, but you're seeing it right now. Yeah, so I'm not going to do a Planmas or a Vlogmas or anything like that. But I was thinking about maybe, like, you know, showing my face and doing some conversation. Like I could do about my planning story or how I came to be a planner, and do that live with my face, or I could do it while showing you some of my old planners. Of course, I've pulled that too tight, but it's going to be okay. I also was wondering, like, do you want more videos in December? I mean, I know when I'm watching YouTube in the month of December, and all of my content creators, my very favorite people, are doing every single day, I get overwhelmed, and there's so much content to watch that I feel like I probably don't, like, I skim through it, or I'll watch it fast, or I hit that fast forward button a lot. So anyway, I maybe you don't want any more new content or anything different until January, when everybody has quit doing their Vlogmas and you have time to watch things. So let me know. Talk to me. Tell me what you think about these things. Okay, so again, this is really boring, just watching me put this washi down, because it takes forever, but I'm enjoying talking to you guys. So we're just gonna add a little more and be about done. And that was a struggle. the other thing, so am I going to put this month? Here's the question. This ends January 1st. So do I want my 2023 planner to begin on December 26th, or do I want it to begin on January 2nd? Talk to me about that. That's not fun. What do I want to use? Let's use some pink. Yeah, that's sort of irritating. Not by the planners, just that, that the last day of the planner is the first of the month, because that's just kind of a tough thing to plan around. So, I think that I'm probably eager to get into my 2023 planners, aren't we all? I will be filming a lineup of that before very long. And we're not gonna, look, we're gonna have this Daydreaming as free sticker. We play a game in my family called Oh Honey, What If, which drives my husband crazy because he wants to plan real life things, like with his Oh Honey, What If. But mine and my mother and my daughters, our Oh Honey, What If is like, what if you won the lottery, and what would you spend your money on, and wouldn't it be nice if you had this, that, or the other that is completely unreasonable, and the more unreasonable it is, the more fun it is. But he wants to Oh Honey, What If, like real life things. And to me, then you have to plan and you have to budget. Nobody wants to do that. I mean, here I am planning and budgeting, but Oh Honey, What If is for the dreaming. So, all right, this really is it. This is all I kind of do in my planner here. So let's flip back here. So I've got my monthly, and I'll write down my bills. The way that we do it is, this is just from my account, if that makes sense. We have joint accounts, but then he has money that he spends for himself, and I have an account that I spend for myself. So, so this does not include like our household budget things. This is just sort of the my budget, if that makes sense. And because we have a different pot of money that comes out of, not like we have lots of pots of money, but we combine money for household bills, and then we have money that I can spend on me and the children, on myself and the children. He has money that he can spend on himself. You get that. So anyway, so there's my categories. I'll put my sinking funds here if I do them this month. And then we've just got some more fun things right here. Let's put one more down over here just because it looks kind of bare. Let's go. You already have more stuff than you need. Or no, what does that say? Less stuff, more meaning. Yes, that's a good Christmas one. Less stuff with more meaning. Joy. So yeah, so this is what my planner looks like. It is very simple, not super stickery, just a very functional budget layout. So I hope you liked watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. I could do some more budgeting content. I could talk about my sinking funds. Maybe I'll do that as I set up my January planner. So let me know what you would like to see. It was great to be here with you today. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Again, I'm Merritt. I'm only organized in my planner. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.